Salamun, salamun. Welcome to lecture 125. The title of this lecture is The Silent Altruist Abad, Silent Reformer, Answer to Moses' Question. So, Moses was with this gentleman, the Quran called him Abad, who utilized his innate capabilities, abilities, energy, resources for the peace and prosperity for the coming generation. So in the last lecture, we explored the parting of Moses and the silent Altruist. And this I discuss again over here, which occurred because of Moses' impatience in seeking the interpretation of those reforming deeds. When Moses asked so many questions, he was not patient, he did not wait. Then this honorable person said, Kala hada faraka baini wa bainaka. Sa'unnabka betawila malam tastaw alayhi sabr. He responded, this is the parting position between me and you. Because you promised with me that you will keep silent, you will show the endurance, you will show the patience, but on each event or in each episodes, you want to know why this, why not this. So now we discontinue this journey of learning. Kala hada farak bain wa bain. This is the fark. Firqa. Same. Baini wa bain. I will explain the interpretation about which you are unable to be patient. Sa'unbika betawala malam. Nabba, Nabi, Naba, Nabi, Al-Nabi, same word. It's not a khabar. It means it is a Quranic adventure. It was given by the Federation. Al-Naba, High Office of the Quranic Information Center or Federation Center. Now he start one by one, give the reason why I did it. Amma al-safina fakanat la-maskin yamaluna fil bahar fa'ardat an ayyuha wa kana warahum Malk yakhadu kullu safina ghazab. Look, they mention again over a boat. All the translation, thousands of volumes. As far as the boat is belonged to certain men in dire want. They piled on the water. They plied on the water. I put wish to render it unserviceable. For there was after them a certain king who seized on every boat by force. So this is the reason they have given that I make this boat unserviceable. I put the boar in that. Look, Allah has given us conscious reasoning. We have a mind. So we should use it. As far as group of people or political party, Ammal Safina, the same word Quran has used for the Noah, Safina the Noah. Safina means the political party, the people who were struggling for the same destination, just like boat. The people sitting in the boat, they are doing the voyage in the same destination, voyage. So, Safina does not mean over here boat or ship. It is a mean same ideological party, same group of people, just like when they sit in the boat, they are going to the same destination. They were in economic crisis or their business were motionless. Those people who belong to the same community, same group, فَكَانَتْ لَمَسَاكِينَ. Second, motionless. Because of their crisis, their party was in a problem. And because of this, فَكَانَتْ الْمَسْكِينَ, because they were passing from an economic crisis. This was the problem. Because of the economic process, whatever the reason, maybe some demonstration or some government restriction, just like America put the restriction, economic restriction. يَعْمَلُونَ فِي الْبَحْرِ. They were in the crisis, just like a wave after wave. In the sea, in the river, ripple after ripple, they were in the crisis. It does not mean sea over here. And I managed to reproach them, to give them strength, to give them all kind of assistance. Because of their defectiveness or inactiveness, an-ayiha, and damages, and there was after them a cruel authority or dictatorship malik. The same word the Quran has used, malaikatu. Vajkala Rabbul malaikatu, authority. But here, dictatorship, barbaric, just like Saudi Arabia, just like UAE, just like American president, they're all dictators. Why this crisis was? After this crisis, actually they want to capture the political party. They want to their domination upon this party, who seize or control the whole party by force. This is the reason. يَأْخُذُ كُلُّ سَفِينَةٍ غَضَبًا. He wants to have the control of the... So that is the reason I reproach them. I help them. Now you understand, Moses? But I did not tell you this thing at that time because I was doing that. This is the first thing, You asked me, and from my end, this is, first reason I'm giving. This is the interpretation of the first. And now let me come to the second. The interpretation of the second even. وَأَمَّا الْغَلَمُ فَكَانَ أَبُوهَا مُؤْمِنِينَ فَخَشَيْنَا أَنْ يُرْهِقَهُمَا طُغْيَانًا وَكُفْرًا. As far as the young, well-built lad or leader, So his parent leadership were peace activists. The leadership, there is a young person, very dynamic person. So his parent leadership, who were over there, under which this dynamic person or young built lad was working, they were peace reformers, peace activists. Pakana Abuha Momineen. And this is a Momineen plural, not mom and dad, not only dad. Momineen, the leadership, his parent leadership were peace activists. Or was peace activist. So we worried. Worry. Not fear. The Quran does not use the word over here, khawf. وَخَشَيْنَا, so that he would overtake. And يُرْكُهُمَا, he will topple them. And become excessive or convert into a state of commission. He will revolt against them, their peace mission or peace program, and he will create agitation, commission in the society. He become rebellious. Togyana, just like the tsunami in the sea. This is Togyana. And may disacknowledge their leadership, may deny or disacknowledge or refuse their leadership. So this was a problem over there. That is the reason I give him a shut-up call. So this is the second interpretation of Moses. Now third, فَأَدْنَا أَنْ يُبَدِّلُهُمَا رَبُّهُمَا خَيْرٌ مِنْهُ زُكَاةُ وَكَرْبُ رَحْمًا. So we desired, why we did it? So we desired that their boss would bring change. فَأَرْضَنَا يُبَدِّلُهُمَا رَبُّهُمَا. This I did not did it. It's my Quranic Federation. Rabbuhuma, look, Rabbuhuma for to your federation and my federation. Babagya Rabbukuma Tabatavan, same thing. Rabbuhuma, who is guiding both of us. The Quranic Federation is a foster or nurture or cherisher both of us. Which is a better chain for him. So this is I am following that. For him, change for his growth and development zakat. Look, they are saying 2.5% zakat. Here this is zakat. Why they are not making the translation of 2.7%? For the growth of the society, development of the society. And it should be closer to provide extensive kind of favorable circumstances for the growth of both. The young leader as well as their parents. So this is the reason I did it. There should be no chaos, no disorder over there. This is the reason I'm giving you about which you were impatient. You cannot keep your patience. And then the last one. وأما الجدار فكان لغلامين يتيمين في المدينة وكان تحته كنز لهما وكان أبوهما صالحا فارجى ربك أن يبلغ أشدهما ويستخرج كنزهما رحمة من ربك ومن فعلته عن أمري ذلك التعويل ما لم تستطع عليه الصبر. Look their translation. Yusufali. As well as the wall, it belonged to two youths, orphans, in the town. There was a beneath it a buried treasures to which they were entitled. Their father had been a righteous man, so their Lord desired that they should attain the age of full strength and get out their treasures. A mercy. Look, this is all fairy tales. Now, as far as the suitable and competent closure of the society and closure of the society, so that society should not disorganize, that community should not go to chaos. This is mean jadar. Jadar wall also, you make the wall to enclose the land. There were two young, unmatched, incomparable leaders. La Ghulamani Yatim. Best leader. And the same word Quran has used for this here. Look, Wa'ammal ulama, saint. Here's a one, good, and here is two. La ulamaini yatimaini were two younger, unmatched, incomparable leaders of that society in the town or city fil Medina. There is no two orphan. There is no wall over there. In the town or city. This yatimin mean also incomparable, unmatched. Go and check the lexicon. In the town or city, and under their control there are treasures or government resources for them. They are on a big position. They were on minister level. They make them to orphan. Wakana tatu, under them, under their power, under their control, kanzulahuma, for both them there were the government resources. At that time, the cash in the government was in their hand. That is, they call it kanz. Like bank, they have all the cash. Lama, or both. And their parent leadership was a reformer of the society. Wakana abuhuma salihan. They were already doing the reform. They are reformers. Just like a farmer, tilling, plowing, cultivation. So, your sustainer decided, Farada Rabbuka, Quranic Federation decided this. Musa, I did not do it. I have been received the instruction or the decree or the direction from the Quranic Federation, your Rabboka, your boss, your foster, to hand over with full power to them. يَبْلُغُ مَا أَشَدُّهُمْ. Give them the full power to handle the situation, to control the finance, to have the control of the prayers of the government. And look, Balagha, same. Tablighi Jamaat, same. Ashadduhum, full control. Because there was some problem. There are some evil people who were doing the injustice with the economy, with the traders, and set forth justice for that. Traders of wealth or government resources, set it properly. Kanzahama. Both of you. Economic program, social program, where you have to spend this money, how we will remove the poverty. So this is the instruction this gentleman, Abad, he received from the Quranic Federation. He did not do by his own wish. He received the order. Treasures of wealth or government resources for the growth and development program from your sustainer. Rahmata, min Rabbuka, Rahmat, Rahim, Rahim, Arham. Just like what happened in the mother womb, for the nourishment, for the development, for the growth of the baby. Same thing you have to do in the society. They will do it. Min Rabbuka, from the Quranic Federation. Utilize these resources or the wealth for the development and growth of the people, to provide them favorable circumstances to enhance that, to swiftly move the economy. This was the order from the Quranic Federation. To move the economy swiftly so that the circulation of the wealth will be properly utilized. Min Rabbuka. And I did not do it with my own desire. وَمَا فَعَلَتُ عَنْ أَمْرِي. It is not my order. Musa, why you are fighting with me? Why you are, in so hurry, impatient? This is not my order. فَعَلْتَ Amri. It is not my order. Here is the interpretation of those affairs upon which you were unable to control your endurance. ذَلَكَ تَعْلُمْ مَا لَمْ تَسْتَوْ عَلَيْهِ الصَّبْرُ. And this is the reason we are parting to each other now. Otherwise we could have worked together again. So this is the real what happened over there. What happened over there. And look, this lollipop or story or fairy tale, as for the wall, it belonged to two youth orphans. In the town, there was beneath it a buried treasure. From where they got this? Wakana Tatu Kunduloma, under their control. Tajri min Tatul Anhar, same word Tatul Anhar. Under their control, economy. Tajri min Tatul Anhar. Same word. How they corrupted the translation of the Quran. There was beneath it A buried treasures. Where is the buried over there? Who buried it? To which they are entitled. It is not there. It is a government funds. It's a government cash, gold or silver, whatever it is. Their father, this is not a father. Abu Amma, their leadership, parental leadership. Not a righteous person. They were the reformer, not righteous. So, thy Lord desired that they should attain their age of full strength and get out this trail. Well, Quran, Rabbuka, Anjabluga, Shatama. Give them the complete control approach. They should reach it. Yastakhraja, Kunnama. So that they can utilize it. Kharaja, the same word. Kandama, both. Rahmatan, provide the favorable circumstances for the growth and the development of the society or community. Min Rabbuka, from your nurture, cherisher. Twama Falatan Anamri. I did not did it from my order. So this is the Moses. Here is the interpretation of those affairs upon which you were unable to control your emotions. So this is a response. And you see from the thousands of years the story, fabrication, myth, they are enjoying. So first time I have cleared. And I think on Monday our website is coming. So please start with us. Every day we will put 3-4 verses of Surah Baqarah, and the Surah Baqarah, the translation of Surah Baqarah, it is consisting of more than 1000 pages. So what I have decided that slowly you go with us. It's just like a YouTube channel we have designed, our people, our team. And if there are small verses, we will put 4 or 5 every day. And if they are long, we will put 2 or 3. So if you finish with us, and after 3-4 months, translation will be published. So this is good chance for you every day. Get the education of Surah Baqarah. It is more than 1000 pages. So in this translation, you can join the membership. You will get the Arabic grammar, you will get the lexicon, and you will also get all the shades in which the Quran has used that word. So almost 75% word has been explained in the Surah Baqarah. So when you will go with us in Surah Baqarah, so you will get the knowledge of 75% word of the Quran. And there are 400 and 500 words around which Quran is, circulating. So 75% word you will get the meaning of this. I've tried my best according to my capabilities, according to my research. I did the best thing, and honestly, I did not fabricate anything. If there is any, honest mistake, you should forgive me, but I'm trying to my best capability to convey you the chaste education of the Quran, more highly moral education. What you have in this translation, they are highly immoral. All the translation. They did the crime again. So thank you very much, and please, if there is any question, write us. And from the next week, we will start our Quranic community, and you guys can start your own lecture wherever you are sitting, because it's a complete, comprehensive translation of each verses. It's a good news that in California already they have started with a lecture in one mosque. And also in London, there is also people, they are discussing, they make the community over there. But now, when this Surah Baqarah translation will come, so you will become the part of, we are all become the part of Quranic community. Open discussion, send your question, send your, comments, and we are here to entertain you. We welcome the criticism, but it should be constructive, not it should be personal or disrespectful. We learn from. So I do hope that next week you will get this, website and you can learn yourself. And where there is any problem, you can write us, just like YouTube. It's a complete, comprehensive, website. And this is the first try in 1,400 years that this translation is based on Quranic language, not on heresy or Sunnah or Hadith, or there is a reason of revolution of this. It's in Makkah or Medina. This is all garbage. So thank you very much.